Pretty sure I just saw France for a moment. Didn't look like they were doing all that great. Ooh, did my Uichi integration finish? I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. I just got an idea. But I don't think it's a good idea. So I'll ignore it. Alright, looks like I've integrated Uichi, which means I have the 3 vassals still. Yeah. O ye desirous of liberty. Getting Theravada integrated, which is bad because then this land will be more rebellious because my my home religion is actually, it's got more unrest. Oh well. Got that plutocratic coup coming, but I believe I had identified that that wasn't a problem. What's really a problem is Ming. And Ming have some subjects. Granted, I'm pretty much the biggest one. But by removing all of their bordering subjects, the Empire of China shouldn't be doing so hot. I have to devour their tributaries. And then I have to stop being a tributary. But in order to do that safely, I first need to make sure they don't have any. Which means eating everything on this peninsula. And up here. And potentially Chagatai. Then we watch Ming tank. Right. So, I wanted to play this over the course of the week, and I just straight up didn't. I finally got some friends to play Factorio, which they were some of which were very reluctant to do before, but I convinced them. God, I don't remember taking this. I regret having waited so long. When did I take this? Oh, that's right. I fought Malacca, who had just eaten Ayutthaya. I took this chunk off of them. Good, great. Some people are mad about it. That won't matter. That won't matter at all. I'm gonna kill them all. They'll love it. It's fine. Right. Let me figure out where I was. I had done my cores. I imagine I had just integrated Japan, the Japanese lands. And I also imagine that if I have a state available, which I'm sure I do, I should probably apply it to something over here. Here are my current states. Here are my current cores. Kyoto's a good place, right? Oh, this is a state. This is a state. Doesn't that tell the total? This would make an excellent state. Let's see, I'm pretty much done with humanist. I do want that idea cost reduction. How am I in tech? Am I behind? I'm ahead on admin. Spending on admin is good. I'm about to fall behind again because that next institution is going to not spawn. Wait, it's printing press? Oh shit, yeah, that's not going to spawn on me at all. Which means I have more time than I thought for global trade. For some reason I was convinced global trade was next. So I have time to make the best trade node in the world. And if I'm pushing Chinese trade south, sadly it all goes through Shanghai, so that's kind of a problem for me. But if I go nuts in Malacca, get all this trade, including Siam, I should be able to make Malacca good enough, right? Right? Not sure. What do I have in terms of peace treaties? I don't recall. Malacca and Sukhothai. So not much. Apparently I've devoured utterly everyone I've come across. I appear to be making a lot of admin, so I'm gonna head on mill, so the mere 3 I'm gaining, that's fine. That's doable. Yeah, I have an Alpha King. I need good old Dan on the throne. So let's see. Malacca's my only truce. That's gonna last any amount of time, so I think I just need to go kill someone. Preferably the people that Ming gets points from. Like they get 12 a year from me. They get 1 a month from me. And there's not much I can do about that unless I want to not invade all this area. Oh, Chom's part of that group. Oh, that's a big culture group, actually. Where's Mon? Mon's. Shan. Okay, that's an easier view. Sukhothai, Mangyang, Taungu. Oh, I own this. Right. I forgot about this. Forgot about that. Which means I can claim. Apparently that was my plan. I'm making claims in Sukhothai and Khmer as well. Good. Great. How is this going? Religious wars, cheaper for other religions? Well, that's everyone. Resistance to Reformation. Oh, that's right. Blockade's now added 1-2 siege, which is amazing for attacking things like places like Khmer and Pegu. Khmer has no allies, so maybe I just get a claim on them instead. Although it's going to take quite some time. No, I think I just have to run and gun. Where's my army? A lot there. Why do I even... I don't know. I think Usagi is also a good target, but they are not... No, they're not a good target. Not unless they're going to colonize. Yeah, they'll be just fine. My real good target is, unless they're going to coalition me. Which they 100% would if, wait, aggressive expansion 12. Never mind. I'm completely safe from them. Which means I need to come over here. Especially with no Japanese separatists active. Yeah, this area is fine. Yep. Let's get my armies in. I need more transports. Let's get my armies up here, and I'll take a big swath of, maybe just conquer land and Surugyo become bigger. What did Ming give them land? What just happened? Something changed. Am I integrating someone? I'm not. I really should be. Caradel is the problem child, but he's gonna be for a while. Simply for his size. I think I had some cores left that I could take for him. Yeah. On Chagatai, no less. Who has to go as they are a subject of Ming. But I can come back to that, because I certainly can't feed Caradel right now. They're too strong for me with their 8,000 troops. Then again, do I care? If I were to make Caradel very strong, Ming would protect me from them. And if they were strong, if they had 300 development, then Ming would have a disaster. So long as they were intact. And they would be intact, because Ming would make sure they were. Can I do that? I'd have to triple their development, though. Is that a thing I can do? Is that worth the risk? Either way, Korchin can go. They're not a big fan of me. No siree. That Caradel likes me more. And Shang should probably go. Maybe that's the better choice. Return province. Liberated it. Oh, they, okay. Remember that returned province modifier not triggering if you just conquered land for them. But I guess that's changed. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong? I don't know. Maybe I just integrate Langshan. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Alright, I gotta move my troops in anyway, regardless. Relations will definitely help on the aggressive expansion department. What, your confusion? What? You're even converting some land. Oh, did I do that? I think I did that. I think I did that. I think that was me. Ooh, this is a nice province. Do I really want it to rebel? How big are they gonna be? 19,000? My Thaians are even worse. Caradel, don't be like that, man. Come on, dog. I can rival Muscovy. Right. Yes. Hey, Pineapple. Yeah, I spent the day playing board games and running errands, and I got home and I decided, hey, I still want to play. I got some catching up to do. I don't have power production anyway, so not enough rivals really doesn't bother me. Although rivaling Muscovy wouldn't hurt me. Do they? Who are their rivals? Poland, Spain. Okay. Well, you know, yeah, it doesn't hurt me. You know, it's fine. I'll just rival them. There we go. Feels good. Letting the hate flow through me. What with the rivalries? Let's double check on this plutocratic coup thing, because I think it was like 4 AM when I determined it was not a problem before. 50 in 2 years, that'll go away. 3 years, that'll go away. 3 years, that'll go away. So in 2 years, yeah, 2 years. So as long as they won't just need 24 points here, yeah, we're good. Hmm. Hmm. So town goes to nobody, and they're actually at war already. Attacking Pegu. Well, that would help me in that regard. Who is this? Sukhothai. Gotta get a claim on Sukhothai. Wait, what? Do I already have one? I do have one. Another claim on Sukhothai. Why is my spy detection so bad in Khmer? I don't know. Frankly, I think they gotta go. On account of the aggressive expansion. I wanted to attack Mongyang, but they don't have any aggressive expansion, so I can afford to do not that. Bengal's a little nasty, though. Allied with Delhi. Delhi is probably quite powerful. Although Bahmanis would be a good ally, actually. I don't need their land. And I need strong allies. Because eventually I'm going to have to deal with the Ming. Yeah. Yeah. I think I have a free diplomatic relations slot. I do. I do. NX subjects will be gone pretty soon too, so I should probably start to integrate Lanshan, assuming it's the Chinese Shi. And then I can just use the Brahmana Sky to one per month. That'll tie up my diplomat. Do I want to do that, or do I want to keep the diplomat moving? You know what? I'll wait a bit. They're not going anywhere. Alright, Sukhothai. You are currently converting this land to Confucian, and that's a problem. Because frankly, the Confucians are going to be more pissed about things I do than the Theravadins. Would willingly vassalize. I feel like that's gotten easier. Dude loves me. Probably because I'm the only Confucian besides China in the way. So I can invite Taungu in. If I wanted to, I could just annex a lot of them, but instead I'll just break up Taungu with, maybe I don't think they're gonna be a problem, actually. I don't feel a need to annex them. Let's do bite-sized chunks. Do I have a general? I have a general. Sure do. Is he good at siege? He's not terribly good at siege. Pegu took some land that I have claims on, apparently. Aha, okay. Well, they could be my next target since they have no allies. I've got this uncomfortable sense that I am attacking much too quickly, that I'm going to have aggressive expansion problems, but who cares, right? Something, something, just a number. Screw you, Ming. Actually, I'd prefer you take the dip points than other things, so go for it. Just don't take my admin. Colony done. Do I have a mission to take a colony or something? Turn Palembang into a city. Oh, well, let's, now. Conquer Owari. Well, that's a pretty good mission. That's a very good mission. Although rival of our rival is points, so let's see. Ottoman's opinion of me, 100. Can it be done? It can be done. Absolutely. Where's their army? Oh, they're at war with Pegu. Oh, they're in that war. Well, I'm going to 100% them, and this will be nice and quick then. Just too bad their capital, their only fort, isn't on the water, so I can take advantage of my bonuses. Administrative? No, Ming. Ming, no. About half done with my harmonization. I need to harmonize 7 religions, right? So this is the 4th, so I'm halfway done. 1550. I believe that's a claim I can make on... No? Where is that? Who are we claiming? Khmer. Do I have a claim already? I do, on Angkor. Alright. Where's my next claim going to be? There's 12 development. There's 15. So 15 it is. Oh, but I can't claim it. Well, I need more spy network too. I strongly suspect they have no army left. Whoa, my king died? He was 27! Actually, this is great. Was he my general? No, he wasn't. Wow, he just died. I love this. The Queen Consort's got Years of Separatism -5, along with Humanist? Oh, boy. -10, that's half. That is, yeah, that brings it down to half the... Okay, printing press. Yeah, I'm going to be getting half the rebellion, basically, from all this new land. Which means I want to conquer while this person is in charge. Should know her name. Jongmyung? She deserves to be known. Let her praises be sung. And we'll see what Dan's got for us. Muscovy rivaled me back. Noble families feuding. Potential for rebels in Tulang Boang. Actually, I have an army right there. Don't I? Oh, shit. It's over here. I can have an army right there. Or autonomy in Katapang. Well, I sure am not going to give up any dip power because what do you think I am? I should be teching up now because the printing press has spawned. I didn't look at where it spawned, but it's going to be in Europe. Tech while I can. Ravensburg. Alright. Alright, the merchants are now less powerful, and Ottomans suddenly love me a lot more. I'm betting they get enemy of enemy. Yep, plus 20. They certainly wouldn't ally me because we're so far apart, but Bahmanis is pretty close to doing it. Taungu is still at war. I should deal with them. Because we are in the same war. They're going to have to be dealt with. Where are my ships? There they are. Colonial nobles thinking they can fight me. Conquer Awari, yes. Oh, Russia has formed. Terrifying. What is my liberty desire's got to be through the roof. So if I could actually get support from someone. I don't think that's how it works though. Not with tributaries. Ooh, I just lost a lot of men. Alright then. First of all, I can get my claim here now. Second of all, I should be making more claims. On, say, Malacca. Because they're going to have to go. That aggressive expansion isn't going to deplete itself. Not in any reasonable time span, that is. I wonder if they would quit. Where are you going? I'm gonna go around. This is fine. All I need is one of these provinces from Taungu and get them out of the war. In fact, there's no reason for me to work on this one. I can just come back here and deal with them. I am, of course, taking all of it. And their money. Whatever their puny banks can support. They're really trying to gun down their enemies here. Which is probably wise. Wow, you won't give me your money? No friggin' way. That's what I thought. I don't need to actually end the rivalry here because... yeah, I just don't want them to ally with Bengal, because Bengal is actually a threat to me. Well, they're not a big threat, but, you know, they're an annoyance. I really don't care about them. They're not a tributary of Ming. And you... oh boy. Malacca, Patani, Pasai, Pegu. So Malacca and Taungu will have a truce with me. Maybe I should have another war first. Messiah is actually a problem. I imagine they're fairly strong. $21,000? It's enough to be annoying. They probably got a pretty good boat network to boot. Pegu's got 14,000. Khmer's got 14,000. What the hell is this ordering? Mongyang has 11,000. They're actually very weak for their size. Pegu's not going to want to start a fight, that's for sure. I think I do this and I immediately go to war with one of my bordering rivals. Basically, just accept the coalition and fight through it. Brunei's actually got some aggressive expansion. And I should probably start building up to my force limit a bit more. Yep, I think I attacked Khmer. Yeah, I see the separatists here have potentially died down. Johori? Yeah, they're pretty much gone. Got some Sulu, got some Ayuthayans. I can get rid of that though pretty quick. Let's go there, go here. We'll sit on this war for a moment. So long, Ayuthayans separatists. That tells me I let the old inflation go a little far. Oh, it's that gold, yeah. Well, I guess the gold's not that much. Okay, where are these places, and do I care enough to... care a little bit, I guess. Chikuzen. Chikuzen. That's Japan. The autonomy's awful anyway. Andamans. Uh-huh. Aiguan. Oh, that's... Iman. 15 autonomy. I think I want the admin more. I really do. Then again, get rid of some inflation. I'm gonna get rid of the inflation and then spend a little more to bring it down below 5 so I stop getting those events. There we go. And I assume the reason that Caradel's Liberty Desire went down is because my dip rep went way up. Yep, which means it's time to integrate Lanshan. Alright, all hail King Dan. Who is cruel. Fantastic. Okay, great. Thanks, Dan. Frickin' Dan. Alright. Well. There's Dan for you. I'm not taking, what is this, 25 years of minus 10% tax? No way. Not even a chance. I'd rather piss off the nobility even longer. Well, if I'm going to piss off the nobility, I may as well make them lose influence. So that they don't cause a big stir. Alright, goodbye, Sukhothai. Pegu is in this list, but they won't participate. Khmer. I'm going to attack. I really want Batmanis as an ally. I'm actually curious how my navy compares. I've had a spare colonist for a while, haven't I? Let's see that development map mode. Frankly, not the best. This is okay. Ten development's probably about as good as it's going to get for a while. Probably wouldn't hurt me to hire a explorer either. But yeah, we're going to Taiwan. Piss off China even more. They don't have a mission, do they? No. Inflation reduction might not be bad. Might not be bad at all. This land force limit might come in pretty useful in the near future. As will cheaper idea costs. Even cheaper if I take this. What if I left one surrounded? Yeah, that would knock some people out of the coalition. Namely Moyang. The problem with the coalition is once it starts, the people aren't going to leave it. And if I do this, it's dedicating me to a series of wars in the area. If I choose not to, I can just go north to Chagatai. Or even to Oichi. Or Segi, I mean. Why don't I instead just build up to force limit, roughly? Am I even using artillery yet? No, I'm not. Maintenance cost of 5 is a little bit prohibitive, actually. What I need is more states, so I should be applying my states. Because I got a whole bunch I can have. Still my income lags. Alright, I gotta give land to the clergy and nobility, of course. This looks like proper clergy land. This is not the right thing. Clergy. They like that. Nobles want more. And they have never-ending greed. They can have this. It's high autonomy land. It'll be good. Of course, that did give me tons of unrest in those places, so that's pretty great. And didn't noticeably fix my income issue. Problem here is if I pay much more, I won't be able to core the land I'm taking. I already can't core the land I'm taking. Well, waiting a bit won't hurt me, I suppose. Institution spread and true faith promises provinces plus 50% is going to come in very useful. Yes, it is. That'll be what I take next for sure. Alright, colony done. These are all excellent colonies. How about this one? Specifically for its strategic value of being an island I can trap people on. Look at it, Upasai. As far as claims go, I should probably make some of those too. There is 27. Holy crap. Improved 10 times. Well, I guess I know which one I'm claiming here. Looks like a peace out Pegu. Oh yeah, Tangu took a whole bunch of land. Now he's defending Moyang against Coach. Or Coke. What I might be able to do is just improve relations with some of these people. That would assuage my fears pretty well. Was Brunei on that list? Because they have a lot of aggressive expansion. I hate having a cruel leader. It is the worst. Look at all these rebellions, and there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, a lot of that also is just because my estates are pissed off. Well, the clergy's okay now. Calling a diet might be good, but I think I'll wait because this is going to go up naturally over time. I mean, very slowly. It's like 1 a year. But that won't happen if they're happy. So it's free numbers. I like numbers. I do have colonial enthusiasm, right? Of course not. Why would I? It probably just expired. I'm really surprised Brunei's not on this list. What I think I might do is just go ahead and pull the trigger on this. Oh, Ming is in the picture? Well, they're an overlords. They shouldn't do anything. So that should be fine. Yeah, whatever. Well, they actually made some money. Let's see, Mongyang is going to get negative 59. So if I get their relations up to 59, then it won't be a problem with them. Then I'll pull the trigger, and then I think I might attack Khmer, and instead of taking land right now, I'll just, I don't know, take their money. Or I could just hope that no one fights me and go to Japan. I can finish humanist ideas. It would be really nice for the Muslim provinces, but I need the admin. Oops. Do I have claims on Uchi? Okay, good. I have a bunch. Then again, I gotta remember, they're not a high priority. They're just a target. Counter-espionaging bastards. This will take like a year to finish at this rate. Eat it. Wait, no, then I'd have to fight them. Will they go away because they're attached to the Sukhothai tag? I don't actually know, but I do have to finish this war before they actually do something. Screw it. They should just disappear, right? The Sukhothai peasants? They have nowhere to go? Oh, I am a empire. I'll gain 25 prestige. Gain a cultural union on Korean, the worst bonus I've ever heard. I could wait till I lose some prestige, since I lose 3 a year. Okay, well, here's my current issue. Ming's not so much an issue. Pasai is. Malacca might be? Patani certainly is. Didn't actually look at how much AE that was. 63? Okay, let's start annexing you. That was a bad idea, because I might need the diplomat. Let's lower the forts, except for this one. Do I care about this one? Recent uprising. For quite some time. Johor is... They have intolerance with Sunni? Wait, what? Oh, I need that next idea to get rid of the base value. That's only 3. That's not gonna even... That's like a drop in the bucket. Although these are rebellious. With 6. Holy crap. Oh god. Having a cruel ruler is the worst. Let's see what these do. They might just vanish. Since they're peasants for a different tag. Oh, hello. Oh, it's the original Sukhothai army. Well, I might as well go engage them then. I forgot they would still exist. Okay. Ming is actually getting even more for some reason. That might be higher stability. It might be that they've found more tributaries. Doesn't look like that. Doesn't look that way. Alright, so I'm pretty tempted just to attack Khmer now. Just to make sure they can't join a coalition if they want to. There's a chance that this may cause the coalition to start. I literally have unrest in every province. Not this one for some reason. Clergy. Because the clergy's happy. Merchant Guild is about to be happy. In fact, I kind of want to give them more land. This would be great for the merchant guilds, although it's territorial. I suspect they've already got Manila. Yep. Cruel rulers are the worst. Looks like I am having money issues, though. I am paying... What's wrong with my economy here? This is getting crazy. Do I just need more states in good areas that I have cores in? What's the deal here? I wish this dialogue was correct. Will certainly not cost 0. Stating Boreati is not a bad idea, though. It's a pretty good province. It cost me 4.6, but it increased my income by about one time over. The autonomy is actually still pretty high too, so that'll even get better. Sadly, not accepted culture, of course. Let's see. Oh, Ming came to help me with the rebels. Thanks, Ming. At least you're good for something. Can't I become Emperor of China of something? Well, sure, but I'd have to beat China for that. And let's take a look at what that implies, shall we? In order to become Emperor of China, I have to take it off of Ming, and Ming's army is 206,000 standing with 258,000 force limit. Let's review. I have 52 standing with 88 force limit, and, well, a slightly positive income. That's, yeah, I gotta make them lose mandate before it's gonna even be remotely possible. So right now my mission in life is basically to make all of these tributaries that aren't me go away. That's basically it. So Mongyang likes me. That will keep them from joining a coalition. I can probably get Khmer to like me too. Surprisingly, Pasai didn't care about what I just did. Or Brunei. But Brunei's not a tributary, so they can do whatever. As long as these guys don't start colonizing, I don't think I'm in too big of a rush to deal with them. What I really want is a Bamanas alliance, but they don't seem to like me that much. I could get plus 10 for being in the same religious group. Which is something I could actually do. I just need them to stop being neutral and become friendly. is really the deal here. But not a lot I can do about that right now. Wait a minute, you guys aren't tributaries? Oh, look at that! It's just highlighting me and Malacca. So if I can avoid fighting these guys, I certainly will. Yeah, I don't really see a reason to raise my government rank. Because I'm not changing my national focus. It's going to be admin for quite some time. Nobody is spreading printing press. There's a little bit in Russia, though. European 20 Development Capital. Ah. I can just take land off of Chagatai if I want to. I could also attempt to devour them right now. There's no aggressive expansion for me up in the north. Not really. And making Caradel more powerful doesn't hurt me. I don't technically need their land even. Because I don't need all I need is the Vajrayana land to be mine in the end. So making Caradel a powerful steppe horde? Even if they are rebellious. It's kind of tempting to try. It's a little gimmicky. But if I could make Ming have a disaster, and during that disaster remove the mandate from them by quitting. Let's see. Let's do the math on this one. Non-tributaries is -9. So... okay. Let's see if I can find the wiki article about how the mandate works. It doesn't seem to be on the EU4 wiki, which is kind of frustrating. You'd think that somebody would have done that by now. So they're getting some from stability, some from prosperity. There's nothing I can do about those until they get rebellions or wars. Non-tributaries is -0.9. Tributaries is +2.3. So the negative is stronger than the positive, I'm pretty sure, because I'm adding quite a bit to that. So the negative is coming from Lanshan, Caradel, and Korchin, and Yarkand. And since I have a lot of development, if I quit them, they'd probably come out at least even. But if I remove all the other ones from this area, and then quit... But I'd want some strong allies to back me as the thing. If I had Bamanas on my side against Ming... Make the merchants more loyal. Piss off Basai. Yeah, okay. Hmm. They're actually outraged at me. Which is weird. Because they're my tribute. I'm their tributary. But as long as I keep that status, they shouldn't be able to touch me. So what's the goal of the campaign? The campaign is to acquire the achievements, the following achievements. Chosun 1 is Korea own or have a subject own all Shinto, Confucian, and Buddhist provinces in the world. Sweet Harmony, harmonize 7 religions as Confucian. And Turtles All the Way Down as Korea get 135% ship durability. And I might be able to squeeze in 2 more if everything goes as planned, but that's those are surprise round, I guess. Oh, the worst. I hate this event. 5 years of local settler increase minus 15. Get this East Asian Roman fever. Ship durability, yes. So ship durability can be done as Korea in exactly one way. Their national ideas give them part of it. The other part of it is requires me to have very specific ideas, so I can get very specific idea bonuses as well as policies. So I'm going to have to take exploration, offensive, humanist, quality, maritime, and naval, and the plan is to do them in that order. I don't want to pay admin. I really don't want to pay admin. Banca will just have to be slower than it already is. I'm making some more money now. Probably because of those states. Segi's actually quite strong with 32,000 troops. Not that they can do anything to me. So focusing on tearing Japan's strengths away from it are still my priority. Alright, I got a free admiral from being a subject of Ming. He is pretty awful. You can trade for me. What do my ship stats look like? What are we up to? I'm actually pretty high on my toward my force limit. But I can afford to add a few more over here, I suppose. I want to keep some force limit available so I can add heavies if I really need to. You should do the Kyoto Infinite March Point glitch. I only heard about that last time I played from the chat, and I still don't understand how to do it. I didn't bother to look it up like I said I was going to. Oh, wow, having a core makes them hate you that much more? Jeez. I gotta get rid of Corchin, though. They're a pain. seize Kyoto. Oh! You take Kyoto. Okay. Yeah, I know you get monarch points because I actually have Kyoto. And I got them from the event. So basically you give a vassal Kyoto to reestablish the Japanese Empire. And then you just take it. Huh. What was it, like 40 a pop for each type of point? $50? Okay. So I'm taking institution spread. The institution spread bonus, 50% more institution spread for true faith provinces. And since I am going crazy on the harmony, or I'm losing harmony, but I'm going crazy on the harmonizing, all of my pagan, Shinto, Mahayana, and soon Theravada provinces will count. You can never have enough of any monarch brand, you damn straight. Damn right you are. Mahayana. Oh, this must be because they are harmonized with Mahayana like I am. I started that way, which is a little weird. Bahmanis, why won't you be my friend? Be my friend! Friend me. The Kyoto thing mixed with tributaries as well as raising as a horde becomes OP. Holy crap. Manchu must be so broken this patch. Too bad I already played Manchu. BBQ the Streamer. That is quite a name. How do you feel about me, Majapahi? You're rather fond of me, actually. You're threatened. You're isolated and have no friends, but frankly, since you are not with Ming, I don't really care. I really just want Bahmanis to be my friend. Love me! I feel dirty not being at war, but I really need to stabilize my country. These rebels are going to tear me apart if I let this go. Which means I need the cores to finish. Good thing I'm humanist. Holy crap. Whose name is BBQ 1550. Still, quite a name. Just double checking to make sure I don't have mercenaries anywhere. If you do the Kyoto trick glitch and +3 stab it, get rid of rebels. Any reason you're not keeping yourself at least one stability for prosperity? That's required for prosperity? Oh. Well, damn. I did not know that. This is my first campaign in this patch, so there are things I still don't understand. But right now the reason is overextension. Let's see. Yeah, I really want a strong ally. And the reason is defense. Because while I don't need the defense now, I'm going to need it once I break free from Ming. Because if they come after me, what am I going to do when they have twice my force limit? And all the money in the world? Izumo. Izumo's going to rebel? Why is Izumo? Probably because I gave it to the frickin', Okay, I think I need to call that Diet now. That'll go away. Well, it won't go away, but it'll be a lot less. I'd love to raise stab, but I really don't want to lose the extra 36 points. I can avoid worrying about Japan if... Oh, that's right, Japanese is split. Damn. Out of nowhere, somebody on Steam just asked me if I was real. I wish these were sorted better. Like by... I don't know. How close they were. $26,000 a Mako. Jeez. Even raising stability wouldn't help. I need to get rid of that 2.7 years. Well, let's gamble, shall we? If they rise up, they're gonna be a bitch. That's just fact. Oh god, 2.7 years was a lie. Tolerance of heathens will do nothing for me because it's my own tolerated, quote-unquote, tolerated faith that's the problem. I guess I gotta raise stab, don't I? Just to slow it down. Doesn't feel good. Watch, they're still gonna rise up. Just you wait. Story time. Yi Sun-sin. Recently, the trial of Yi Sun-sin had gathered a lot of attention in the upper echelons of our military. Charged with desertion and negligence, Yi has been imprisoned for some time now, yet despite frequent torture, he still refuses to admit his guilt. What's more, the man seems to possess a natural understanding of military matters, and his service record shows a string of remarkable successes in repelling raids from across our borders. Yi's reputation of discipline and bravery is inconsistent with the charges brought before him, and so the whole trial reeks of a plot to frame this man. Oh, I bet I know who this is. Yeah, this is Admiral Yi. There's talk of demoting him to the rank of common foot soldier, but surely the man's talents should not be wasted in such a lowly position. There's a lot of choices. His skills would be squandered on the tactical level, make him an advisor. Okay. Morale of navies, that's not very good. A man with his brilliance must be reinstated as a leader at once. I get a 444 general. 4440. We desperately need a man of his talents in charge of the Navy. I get a 666 Admiral. Or it's better not to meddle with the justice system and get a free stability. Free stability would solve almost all my rebel problems. What do you guys think? Should I take him as a general? I don't really need the Navy, because I'm not going to fight in naval battles anytime soon. So historically, let's see, historically what happened. I think eventually he became an admiral. But this guy got demoted and promoted, like, went all the way up and down the ranks several times because he was not very well liked for being, well, I think the story is that he was too much of a good guy. Yeah, 66 Admiral is good, but I could rule the waves. Yeah, but the land. But historically, this dude, he took what was what meager Korean Navy existed and repelled the United Japanese forces after the Sengoku period. So they sailed across and they tried to go through Korea to invade China, but to do that they had to, take Korea. And so they couldn't be beaten on land, really, but Yi, with an inferior fleet, managed to actually just crush them repeatedly, and buy enough time for the Ming forces to come in and save the day. This dude is a Korean national hero. There's movies out there about him, if you were curious. Admiral Yi. There's also a mini-series about him done by... what's the series called? Extra History. If you just type in Extra History, Admiral Yi, you'd probably find it pretty quick. Nice condensed version. I think I want the stab, though. The 444 sounds really nice, though. I'm really conflicted. 444. A nice, fresh 444 general. It's hard for me to say. But I think... Take the general? You think so? Stability is like getting almost 200 admin, 150 admin. And solves like all of this. Well, some of this. I'll take the general. Alright, General Yi, what do you have? Inspirational leader, army, recover army morale speed. Not the best. You can't put a price on winning wars. Suppose that's true. And now with his added discipline. Then again, I want this next mill tech before this gets exorbitantly expensive. Because I won't be getting, Come on, with the nobility. Really? These guys are jerks. Gimme! Gimme... Okay, don't give me anything. Good, they're listening. I need the merchants to have more influence so I can give them, so I can get my settlers faster. Have some monopoly charters. This is actually perfect. Monopoly charters, New World Charter. I could ask for money. I could ask for... I can't ask for points yet. For 10 more years. So I'll ask for money. Give me money. And now look at that. I have 75 prestige. Well, you know what gives me 25 prestige? Declaring myself an empire. a nice list of states somewhere that I can access? So I can just see which states would be best to promote. I could have sworn there was one added or something, but I know there's one here somewhere. States and territories. Central Thailand is apparently a really good one that I could be adding to a state. But again, I really want to up my tech before it gets way too expensive. Imago's not rebelling yet. They've got a couple months. Oh, my Malacca truce is expired. You don't say. Alright, the claimed ones are done. Just a few more here. So your viewer wants condottiere against Coke. Whichever this is. I'm gonna call it Coach. Coach. I don't know. I'm not Tibetan. Anti-clericalism. Piss off the Merchants Guild? Or piss off the clergy? Yeah, like Cook is a name. I know it's a last name. There's some super rich family that's got that name in the U.S. Could be Cook. Could be Koch. I don't know. There's a lot of options. I'm overwhelmed. Help me. Making the clergy lose some influence. Yeah, but they're gonna be pissed off. I'm sick of the rebellions. We're just gonna do this. The Merchants Guild has enough of a buffer that they'll be mad for all of a year. Yeah, that's fine. To Google. I don't know. Stop taking my admin. They're the worst. I need these people to be dead. In German, it's KOX. I don't know what the X is. You see, the problem here is X's are used for all sorts of things in languages. Depending on your language. Alright. Real talk. Do I go on a rampage here and just deal with the aggressive expansion, or what? Why can't we all speak American? Surprising number of people. Not surprising, I suppose, but a lot of people do. Don't know if you're powerful enough to rampage just yet. Yeah. You see, that's my concern. That is my concern. Because like I'm sure I can get pretty far, but if I don't quite get far enough, it's gonna be brutal. So I suppose if I still wanted to expand, but then I have like the admin problem, and I'm playing super slow, so it feels like I'm moving way slower than I am, but it's 1550, and I've got like a third of Indochina. I've got the Philippines, I've got the Manchurian land, I've got the Horde lands north of Ming. That's all mine. These guys are my vassals. Lanshang's my vassal. I'm already having a tough time with rebels. It's just because of the, like most of these are gonna go away. Why is Manila? Oh, Manila's mad because the merchants are mad. I wish I could, like, invade a country and tell them stop giving tribute to Ming. That would give me happy thoughts. It would also make sense if I couldn't do that while I was a tributary to Ming, though. Hopefully Ming explosion occurs. Well, you see, they have positive stability. They're siphoning monarch power off of everyone. And they're at plus 0.3 mandate growth a month with 100 mandate. The only way this is going away is if I kill all their pretty much all of their people giving them tribute, and then stop giving them tribute. Which is the current plan of action here. I just don't like this waiting. Feels dirty. Yeah, so Ming explosion doesn't occur like it used to. Ming explosion is a triggered thing by the surrounding environment, not just a, hey, my king's got low claim, because their claim is meritocracy, and they're getting plus 3.1 a year because they can afford really good advisors. Basically, if you want a Ming explosion in the current patch, you work for it. That's my interpretation of the situation. You appear to have lost your Mongyang. Oh yeah, I broke it. Which is why you're under attack. I need to get strong so Papa Bahmanis will ally me, because they own like all of India between them and Drumpur. Yeah. Do they hate each other? Heavens no, they're allies. Look at this motherfucker. It's a monster. That's not. That's institutions. That's, yeah. Like, how do you deal with that? I bet his army is like 100,000 too. It would help if I looked at the armies. 61,000 with a 74,000 force limit, so I'm actually stronger, technically. Could be useful to get them on your side. Yeah, I've been trying to improve relations with them. That was the plus 74 here. But, they're just not biting yet. I can finish like all three of these ideas, but I'm saving for tech. I think I can get rid of the Ayathayan separatists just by positioning myself. Yep. So long, suckers. Is westernization even worth it ever? Westernization? Absolutely. It doesn't exist anymore, but when it did, it was 100% worth it every time. You ended up saving points in the end. No, I don't own you, Siggy, but they are not a tributary to Ming, so I'm not focusing on them. I've got claims. I can go take them if I want to, but I don't have the points that I have available to spend coring them right now. Yeah, like if you look at the math, even as like Muscovy, before they added the yeah, institutions replaced westernization. Yeah, before they made it so that Muscovy could go and take like Danzig and then westernize automatically, or automatically, it was even worth it to westernize as Muscovy, especially if you did it early enough, because the points you save on that tech were several thousand in the end, between all the techs. How? Okay, so what? So, the way institutions work is they spawn and they spread. So there's no printing press out here. You can see it in Muscovy, it's spreading there. Feudalism starts almost everywhere except for like some of the steppe hordes and some places in the Americas. And they have a tech penalty off the bat, so that's how they're limited. Renaissance spawns pretty soon after. And see, Batmanus doesn't even have it. They're a monster. What's their tech? 8, 12, 10. Oh, I could kick their ass. So Batmanus doesn't have... They don't have Renaissance yet. So what that means is they're taking up to a 50% tech penalty. Actually, by now they are taking a 50% penalty for not having it. So it ticks up 1% a year until it gets to 50. So right now they've got a 50% tech penalty for not having Renaissance. Colonialism, which spawned in Korea, no idea if it's even in like the Europe yet actually. Colonialism spawns in a random country that has discovered the New World. So this is why I see this area. I specifically wanted to discover the New World so I'd have a chance at getting this. Notice Bahmanis doesn't even have that yet. They're getting another 50% tech penalty from that. So they have a 100% tech penalty between the two. Printing press spawned in Europe. I don't have it. I'm getting a 7% tech penalty, and every year it's going to be 1% more. So Bahmanis currently has a 107% tech penalty, unless I'm missing something, because they don't have any of those institutions. I'm only missing printing press, and I have a 7% tech penalty. Institutions, when they arrive in a province, will spread into that province and then spread to the surrounding provinces once it's adopted there. And you can purchase it once its presence reaches 10% of your development. You can hit the embrace button and you spend a ridiculous amount of money depending on how much of it is in your country. So if you want it really early when it's not spread to a bare minimum of 10%, I'd probably pay like 1,500 ducats right now. If it's already in all my provinces, I'd probably pay like 10 ducats. So they get rid of tech groups. Tech groups still exist. Technology group Chinese, and what that all that affects at this point is your unit your unit types, I think. All right, Mongyang just got the shrink. Maybe I should go for Pasai and just take out the Sunni lands. Never as good as those dirty Westerners. That's not true. I'm probably ahead of most of the Westerners. Could I also take Brunei? Probably. They're now the subject of Ming. They are a potential coalition issue. But their culture group is like these people, so... AE advisor? I have a improved relations advisor, yes. I don't think there's an advisor for reducing aggressive expansion directly, but this is as close as you can get. Rival to Pasai. Oh, okay. Does anybody know if rivals take less aggressive expansion against people who are killing that rival? Show him the new menu for diplomatic action. That is a great idea, and I frankly need to learn to start using this. This is the new diplomacy quick menu. The quick, what do you call this? This thing? Interface. What do you call this? The new diplomacy interface. So, it's got a bunch of tabs. Improve relations. So I can say, hey, I want one of my advisors constantly improving relations with all my neighboring countries. Diplomacy macro building. Yes, that's it. Thank you. Or I could say, I want my subjects to have relations improved with them. And it'll automatically send your diplomat out to them. Anybody who qualifies here. And improve to max, and then go to the next one. So I could be doing outraged countries right now, and it would actually probably be very beneficial to me. Yeah. That sounds great. Alliance. So I could say, hey, these are the people that will ally with me. What's funny is Majapahit is actually a really good choice because they tend to be very high development and have a strong navy. So these are the people that would accept an alliance with me, and it tells you all the people who would reject the alliance and the reason. Why is this grayed out? They dislike us. Why are some grayed out? Subjects. Oh, these are subjects. I don't know. Why is Diviet in the list? Okay, I don't quite understand. Dislikes us. Okay, they just like us. I can support the independence of Yarkand if I want to. I can form a coalition against Pegu. Really? Pegu's got a coalition? Oh! Oh! Oh, yes. Thus, can designate some marches, cancel an annexation, break vassalization, proclaim guarantees. Cancel my tributary status. It just shows you all the diplomatic actions you can do, and quickly shows you how many countries you can do it with, and if you click on it, yeah, it's great. It's really cool. I should probably marry Ming at some point. Oh. Oh, hello. Hey, Sulu. You want to give me 42% of your trade power? Thanks. Thanks. I'll take that. That's for sure. And it shows like the Papal, Holy Roman Empire, and Great Power things too. But I'm not a Great Power. I'm not a Great Power with my... Oh yeah, I can see here. So if you look, Spain doesn't have colonialism. Colonialism not embraced, so they're not a Great Power. Woo! So Ming and I basically are the strongest countries in the world because of our lack of tech penalty. In fact, if I were not Ming's subject via tributary status, I'd be number 2, and a very close second. Now these numbers are deceiving because it shows the development. Is this the score? Yeah, this is the rating. So my rating is 0 now because I'm a tributary, but considering how close Ottomans and Ming are, and the Ottomans have like 500 less than Ming because of their tech penalty. Yeah. Am I going to develop my way out of printing press? Probably. Yeah, that's exactly what I had calculated, yep. They're scary, though. They are above France with that penalty. Also like to ally Ottomans, but I'm too far away. Alright, what's my plan of attack here? Thanks, Sulu, for the trade power. Liberty, desire, and... wait. Did I just hear that right? So you are... Oh, that's my heirs benevolent. I mean, you got a different mix of points. You don't have the admin I'd like, but you're pretty good. Europe is getting fucked. Yeah, well... That's what happens when colonialism spawns in Fordon. I had this luck when I played my Manchu game too. It spawned like up here as well. I was trying to engineer it both times and it worked both times. I just have excellent luck. Okay. Right. Yeah, let's see what happens if I start a coalition against Pegu. Just for kicks. Huh. Can't find... To the macro builder. Where is it in the macro builder? There we go. Wait, what? There we go. See, this will be great if I get multiple people in this, because then... Wait, CB against Botanic. Oh, Diplomaticus. Because then... all of the people in that war... Oh, they have truces with like everybody but me, though. Nobody else is going to join this. Can't wait for the Great Europe reveal. Well, I got a snapshot of it, like a quick flicker of it when I loaded the game, because it didn't distribute the Fog of War fast enough. France didn't look all that great. It looked like they hadn't gained a whole lot, so... You can expect strong Russia, strong Ottomans. I can see Russia. I can see the names, so I can tell they're relatively large. Of course the Ottomans. Spain, I expect to be kind of scary. Although Russia's bigger than them, which says something. Okay, I keep forgetting Pasai is not a tributary of Ming, and therefore is not an important target for me. No Commonwealth? That's a good point. We got Poland. It's hard to say if they lost. Nope, they have Lithuania, half of subjects development. So PLC could form. It might just be that they don't have the tech for it, because Batmanis certainly doesn't have it. Persia doesn't have it. Russia just does, barely. So they might just be behind on tech. Pasai would still net you a lot of trade power. Actually, that's a good point. Because in 1600, colonialism will spawn. Or not colonialism, sorry. Global trade. And if yeah. It can start in 1600. My capital trade area has to be the highest valued trade node in the world. Apparently the province has to have a coastal center of trade or an inland center of trade. But yeah, I could come down here and just start conquering this area. Make Malacca my main trade node. And then try to get that to spawn here. Which would screw both Ming and Europe, actually. To beat Ming on pure money. Yeah, that might be the better long-term strategy. That might well be. Stop developing, would you? I need to core all that shit. The nerve. See. You're Theravada, so you probably won't care a lot if I attack Brunei and Pasai. So maybe Pasai should be my primary target right now. It seems reasonable to me. Give it a month to, do I have claims, though? That's kind of important. No, but I could kill Malacca. That would be one more country now. Malacca, Patani. I could just take this peninsula. I think Brunei's aggressive expansion is low enough that they wouldn't care a lot. But if you take any of Pasai, your AE will trigger that coalition. Could well be. Pasai is one of the major coalition members, though. Patani as well, so I'd take two of them out of the picture right away. And if the Theravadans didn't care a lot, which they probably wouldn't, it might not be an issue. But on the plus side, I got my guy talking to all the outraged people and telling them to stop it. Starting with Ming, which I disapprove of because screw those guys, but you know. If you can avoid... Ming won't join the coalition. They just straight up will not, and I'm like 99% sure of that. And that's because I'm their tributary. I'm remaining their tributary specifically so they'll defend me from outside sources, that is, outside their sphere of influence. Tributaries can attack each other, but non-tributaries cannot attack tributaries, which ironically is making it so that my vassals cannot attack me. I'm fairly certain that's exactly what's happening here. They were, Caradel and Korchin were very rebellious at one point, and they just didn't pull the trigger even though they had support. And I'm pretty sure that's why. I'm pretty sure I had 200,000 Ming soldiers backing me up. Alright, let's start moving my men in 16,000 at a time. And I think I'm going to remove Malacca. Yeah, as long as I'm a tributary, Ming is not an issue. Now, Malacca is going to piss off these people, but they're already pissed off. Bastard keeps developing. Develop 10 times? You gotta be kidding me. Malacca's gotta go, though. They have, like, no army, so this won't be an issue. I can just send a few thousand there, a few thousand here. A mercantilism for 25 dip. Or lose trade for a few months. I actually don't want to spend that dip. And again, mercantilism is very good. Alright, it's time for you to be annexed. Can you get access through Pegu, please? Now, fun thing here. My ships are adding an extra blockade. Instead of just taking it from negative to not negative, it's actually adding one via coastal barrage. You get access through Pegu yet? No? Okay. Well, that's fine. Do they even have a fort over there? They don't. It's just this fort. And if I'm lucky, someone like Lanshang will come and take it for me. Stop taking my points. Let's go ahead and start spying on Pasai and Brunei. Brunei, who I'm improving relations with now, or Pasai. I don't see that actually helping much. This is what I get for putting it on automatic. The Moluccans are going to rise up. What's right here anyway? Oh, it's fine. Yeah, I remember the coalition. I just thought, I was kind of hoping that Malacca would get access. Come on now. Oh, he's blockading this. Son of a bitch. Get him, Yi. Yes. Admirable. Watching it makes me want to play myself, just can't figure out what nation to play. Well, this is exactly why I go for achievements. I go, hey, what campaign can get me some good achievements? Ooh. Ooh. Well, okay. So, this is actually nice. Xiaoren. The rule of our great empire is the foremost responsibility and privilege of the emperor. The Yi have in the past prided themselves on leading through example, observing strict etiquette, personal austerity, and carefully weeding out those who do not conform to this ideal. Okay, I've gotten this before. I can get... Ooh, whoa. I can replace my heir with a 3/5/5 with a strong claim. I did not see that before. 3/5/5. Or I could lose 10 harmony, which I have none of anyway, and gain some points. Now in total, that's only gaining me 2 pips of my leader for stability and effectively a bunch of rebellion. I actually think I'm going to pass on it. I know that's a repeatable event because I've gotten it before. So it might come back around. Okay, let's get Miltech as well I can. And actually admin tech. But then I won't be able to core. I can sit on this for a while. It'll help with the corruption, which I haven't been paying for whatsoever. I've actually got some admin in the bank. Teleport Yi over here. He needs to take care of these guys. I have plenty of admin. Yeah. Sure I do. Right, now all I need is a diplomat. What's a diplomat, you might say? I don't know. Alright. I want your everything, please. If you don't mind. Brunei will join the coalition potentials in this one. A lot of people will come back into it that weren't before. But all in all, it's not all that much bigger than it was. But I can certainly sit on this and try to improve away the people that would be most troublesome. Manually, because the AI version of that isn't going to help me a lot. Tungu won't be a problem, really. I don't think. Oh, they probably will. Yeah, that'll be a problem. Khmer probably will be. Brunei almost certainly will be. Mayor can probably be pushed out of it. And I can just sit on this war for a while. It's not hurting me. Those 21,000 Moloccans might try to hurt me, though. Alright, the age of cannons are upon us, and I'm actually making some good money. It's probably partially because I've got the Moloccan trade node underfoot. And I might want to start collecting over here. Although I've only got 12%. Not sure if it's worth it. It might be worth it. Taking Usagi just for the trade over here, though. Now that I think about that, it's a lot of money. This would make a fantastic state. It's such a good province. Although it's got very high autonomy. That loot's gonna be away for a while. That's a lot of development. Is there a total somewhere here? No totals, but it's a lot. Almost done harmonizing Theravada, which ironically is going to make it a bigger problem for me because currently my tolerance of heretics is better than my tolerance of true faith. It's pretty great. Ooh, I could gain a corruption, take a corruption to gain more base production in Fordan. Is that one of my states? It is. Or I could decrease my development costs for 5 years, and if I was considering developing in the near future to get printing press, that might be a good idea. Stating this would cost me a lot, and this is why I'm not doing it right quite yet. 221 admin. It's most of my admin. It's actually less than I thought it would be. Plus the autonomy is through the roof. Oh, I get the development cost either way. 1 corruption for 1 base production. I'm not sure that's worth it. No, I don't think that's worth the payoff. What's my cheapest province to develop? well. Guess that would be Cheongju, which sounds like it's around here. It's actually right here. It's in a good place, except for it would spread to Ming via Laizhou pretty fast. But if I was going to develop one, I'd kind of rather do Suan. It's a little more expensive to develop, but the payoff for the institution would be better. So let's see. Printing press plus 2.33. Printing press plus 1.50. Another with the same price. Jinju and Yihi. Actually, this one would be really good too. It's got institution spread bonuses, which sadly doesn't seem to contribute to this. This would spread to all my Japanese provinces quickly. I think this is where I'd want to spread it because it won't spread to China as fast. A lot of my developments in Japan, yeah. Especially my states here. Does printing press spread along coasts? I actually don't remember the bonuses there. Because if it doesn't, then this is actually bad. Because then I've got like a whole bunch of provinces to go across. They must spread along coasts. I think about everything does. But before I worry about that, I've got to worry about how much development I'm going to be taking off of this guy. You can see how it will spread. Can I? Before I get in there? Can you tell me how? Just mouse over the province overview, okay? Aha, okay. Nearby friendly province, adjacent has printing press, and loyal clergy is present, okay. Capital of country with Diptech 15 plus. I'm not going to be that for a while. Province is Protestant or Reformed. That's certainly not happening. Okay. But yeah, that institution spread bonus is very good. I might want to take advantage of that now. How long is that lasting? Did I just get that? Have I just been like walking my head in circles looking at that for a while? Oh god, it doesn't even show up in country modifiers. Excuse me? Institution spread plus 1,340%. Oh, it's adding together all the ports individually. That's not how that works. Not how that works. I'm gonna get a bunch of rebellions when this war finishes. Which I actually prefer to get these Moluccans after the war, because then it would trigger for all of their provinces. I just want to top off my relations with Khmer. Oh, that's close enough. Don't fire. Good. Alright, let's see what we got here. Khmer will no longer join. Malacca won't exist. The other ones will likely be too afraid of me. Okay, I'm making some money now. So I'm curious. If I apply an edict, one of the new features, onto this to get institution spread plus 33%, is that going to increase the amount by which it will grow when I press this button? So 2.33. Actually, I probably want development cost down. That is the better option. Yeah. That's going to cost me like half a ducat to maintain that. And I can turn it off when I need to. It's a cool feature. And I can just start dumping points into this. Because who needs dip tech, right? I want to do the one I don't want to spend first because it'll be cheaper, so... There we go. 4.3% printing press. I can demand points from estates. Is that backup? No, I cannot for another year. Yep, next year. Actually glad you pointed that out, though. Alright, we're a third of the way there. Calculations were wrong. Did you actually, like, try to put effort into predicting that? Because if so, kudos. Oh, the nobility's gonna want more land now. Prefer to give them something with high autonomy. And moderately low value. Sulu, you traitorous shit. No longer transfer trade. I've actually never seen the AI cancel trade power before. I'm glad they added that, because it was stupid. There was a couple of patches where you could just go like, hey, I'm going to, you're going to transfer your trade power to me. They go, okay, and they'd never declare war on you because they would never cancel the trade power. Pretty ridiculous. Get ready for Rebel Suppression Simulator. Oh, 38,000 Moluccans. I'm gonna bring in more army. And keep my army in roughly the same area. Yeah. Yeah, that's a problem. Jungle, so I'll take the defense if I possibly can. What's a little more separatism? Should be able to converge here and group up and ease very good maneuver. Should keep me from taking attrition. Alright, let's see where the big stack goes. The honest broker. Okay, cool. -1 corruption. That's nice. It's very nice. That'll actually cheapen the development. Freaking clergy. They're quite strong. Stability more expensive until 76. It's 15 years of more expensive stability. But they'd gain 10 influence, which is pretty nasty right about... Actually, they'll lose 10 in a moment. Beginning of next year. Actually, they're going to lose a lot at the beginning of next year. Should attack this before they capture it if I can. Luckily I've got Yi on my side. What else do we have? Sukhothai. Sukhothai, okay, that's up here. How big are they gonna be? Oh. Relatively small. I don't even know why I split that force. It was completely unnecessary. Putting them on the boat splits them for you. Fits as many as it can on. lots of unrest here still. There's more Ayuthayans. Can't even suppress that. So effectively what being a tribute of Ming does to me is makes my ruler have one less skill point of Ming's choice. Because they're taking 12 points a year. So it's effectively one less a month. But in exchange, I'm able to attack all of their subjects. Printing press coming. I would have been really sad if this was the wrong province. We're halfway there. And then I can switch my edicts to make it spread faster. Alright, I can save a little money on forts. Some of these places are not rebelling anymore. Some. Namely the one that rebelled. This doesn't need to be up. This doesn't need to be up. This whole area seems pretty safe right now. I really doubt Buryatia is ever going to be a problem. Honestly, this area looks super safe too. I'm more concerned about the Moluccas, to be honest. And Johor. Palembang. Palembang. I know I was looking at... Oh, okay. A colony. We've got a quasi-separatist list there, yeah. Cruel rulers, man, they're the worst. And, like, no harmony. My tolerance of the true faith is 1. I do have a colonist free, and I'm making lots of money now. I'm not quite sure how that worked out, but I am. So free colonist. I have a mission to attack Japan, but I might want to cancel it to get colonial enthusiasm. In fact, 100% yes on that. Could you build a lot of money-generating buildings? That's something I really don't do much, is buildings, because wars are so expensive. And right or wrong, that's just how I've been doing it. Let's just take a look. So, oh, Yamen is the temple, I assume? No, that's state maintenance down. Okay, so that's a very definite impact you can see there. This is inflated because I have an edict going, though. Temple, however. I love this. This wasn't like this before either, by the way. Hanseong. My capital could definitely use a temple. Tondo as well. I think Tondo's in Japan? Oh no. These could use temples. I think that's an okay investment. They're only 77 ducats too. I think I have some modifiers reducing that pretty heavily. Production will give higher trade value as well. Yes, absolutely. Speaking of trade value, I love this new dialogue, by the way. Being able to see what this does. So good. If only I knew where Gillum was. Oh, Gillum's up here. Gillum and Fordon are both up here. I'm making an okay amount on trade, but I think I'd rather wait until down here. Yeah, let's not invest in trade yet. Sounds responsible. Oof, that's a lot of manpower. Not that I'm starving for it, but that's a lot of manpower. He said, not using it. Look at a production building tab. I believe that sounds pretty Japanese. Setsu? Yep. It's not huge. I think I'm okay with the temples I built, though. Did I keep my claim after abandoning that mission? I don't remember which province I claimed. Or it was, the mission was for. Ah, well. Sorry. My mouth is like super dry tonight. Probably a bit dehydrated. Brunei and separatists. So I just raise autonomy on these because this is getting a little ridiculous. That's only going to be more of a problem when they rise. I can't defend these. Well, I guess I can. But I need a lot of men over there. A lot of men are one Admiral General Yi. Could probably afford just to build up my army a bit too. Another one of these stacks here. But there's no safe place to do it is the problem. I suppose just in Korea? Maybe I'll add him to this Japanese army. Because this area is pretty safe. Ming, stop taking my points. I'm trying to give you printing press. Apparently I didn't get the actual army. Okay, I finished a colony. I think that was Sakam here. So much good stuff here. Wow. $11 development. Let's focus on Malacca first. Why would I send them there? That's stupid. I've got adjacency here. Even though this is more development, it's gonna be faster if I just go there. A wee bit of unrest still. Yes, people would transfer trade power to me. Tonkin. Give it. Yes. Who else? Tripura? I don't know who Tripura is. Okay. Suppose I'll take it. Everyone's claiming me. $57% printing press. It's damn expensive, but at least I end up with some really nice provinces in the end. Colonize Barito. Figures. Well, I'll go there. Ah, jeez. Go there eventually. Maybe I just go there now. You know what? It's most efficient if I just go there now. Even though it lacks adjacency. It likes to give you missions if it can for colonizing provinces next to other... basically next to uncolonized places. Which is why that happened. It's also why I left this open, because I figured it would tell me to colonize it, and I'd just get an easy colony, but nope. Nope. Did he die already? Are you kidding me? What? I feel gypped. Well, those rebels are out of the way. That's one down. Renee's a big, nice two-war target. Gold rush! It's my inflation. That's not bad. I have that advisor. It's helping quite a bit. $72%. 73 if you like to round numbers. See if I can land fast enough. I suspect I cannot. Yeah, I can't. No way. But they can be dealt with. I should certainly be making claims, though, somewhere. Got one more on Brunei that I want. You know, a Majapahit alliance probably wouldn't go wrong for me. Their army size 19,000. Then again, I could conquer them. That's cash money. Navy. The Navy is probably kind of frightening. I've actually got the 4th largest navy, at least among people I know. It's not bad, although I have no heavies, unlike the rest of them. Right, Majapahit has 22 and 2 heavies. They're actually a little weaker than I usually see them. I should be claiming Patani, who's allied with Pasai, but I need to unite my lands. It's important. Ming, come on, man. No, I want to keep my admin. Go away. This year, we print. Freaking Patani is counter-espionaging me. Alright. Fine. We'll go to Pasai then. Currently gain 5.66 per purchase of development. So we're looking at like probably 4 pumps. So I'll have to wait a little bit for it. And with a little bit of clever visiting of the front lines, I can actually get rid of all of these separatists. Just do the old tour. Just go on the campaign trail. Then we can celebrate by murdering Bruneians. Just like they did in the old days. Stop trying to take my admin. So, Ajehan separatists. I can't help but notice that is not a tag that seems to exist over here. So this must be one of those super rare tags that you never see because it has to rebel out of a country that's colonized this area. That's crazy. Almost makes me want to let them rebel and win. Oh, it goes to Akka. Adjehan is the adjective for Akka? I don't know. Alright, being switching to dip power, which I prefer. Because admin is precious. I am not taking more national unrest. Not with this Korea. Palembang. Okay, that's another... Huh. Yeah, there's a lot of hidden tags around here, it seems. Can't afford a more expensive guy right now. Taxes would be okay, 10% more taxes. Get another 2 ducats. So he'd pay for 2 ducats of himself. Reduce the cost by 1/3. But it would be cheaper. Oh, I can get points now. That takes priority. 100 admin. Boom! I'm gonna redo the New World Charter. Yes, please. And get 50 mil. I could also grab a conquistador, put a couple of men on it, and explore the New World. Might be able to get some lost cities. That's a thing, right? Plus that would enable me to take a few more mill points. And you guys, I can't do that for another month. 2 months? Short period of time. I'll be back shortly. Oh look, development cost down. Or 10 legitimacy. I'm actually losing legitimacy because of my harmony. That's actually a problem. I'm pretty much done developing, so I'm just going to gain the legitimacy. Okay, calm down, game. National unrest -1 or mercantilism. Oh, I think the unrest is actually the better one right now. Yeah, give me that unrest down for... It's only 5 years. But mercantilism is forever. Forever. Alright, I can get some mercantilism loyalty, which is good because I just pissed them off. Of course, that'll piss off the clergy, something fierce. Side with the merchants and then seek support of the clergy. So they won't be mad too long. Alright, we got the printing press. I can change my edict to institution spread. And we are getting growing prosperity over here, so that's really nice. .6 per month. Where do I want it to spread more? I could just give it to all of these. There we go. I think this area gets a bonus because of the prosperity, right? No? No. Alright, well, this whole area is getting a bonus. It's much faster. It's pretty notable. Alright, printing press is go. Now I can start spending on things I like. And Theravada is harmonized, reducing advisor costs very slightly. The Pali canons of Theravada Buddhism are in many ways a familiar way to organize tradition and learning to our Confucian elites. Over time, these collections of laws and rites have come to be studied and made a part of the corpus that every educated and influential member of our society must study and adhere to. The tradition have been harmonized, and the wider Theravada Buddhist community consider us the their equal, just as we consider the Theravada Buddhists within our borders as an integral part of our empire. Submit the people of virtue, assimilate the people with enlightenment. Alright, now I have more unrest here because it's now tolerated as true faith. And therefore, it's not good. Tolerance -3, that hasn't updated yet. Pretty soon it'll be like this Confucian province. Tolerance -0.62. Pretty great. I can harmonize the Muslims now. And get a permanent trade efficiency bonus. Harmonizing the Dharmic faith would actually be really good because it would give me more tolerance of the true faith. But to do that I would need 20 development, which basically means more than these 3. I'd basically have to invade Majapahit. So that's not going to happen super soon, so I might as well just start on Muslims. And that will get the Europeans and, well, the Indians and the Ottomans to like me more. That plus my growth might even get me a Bahmanis ally. It'll certainly get me +10 on this, which means I'd be only 6 away. And if I could ever shake off that neutral attitude, we'd be in business. So what do I claim here? Siak is 14 development. I think that's my #1 choice. Downside to this is I do want to protect Borneo here. You're Barito. Borneo, Brunei has 23,000 troops. Which I can take, but they can walk around this big center wasteland and cause me significant issues. So I might want to go get my Japanese forces and bring them here. I should also be concerned about their navy, I just realized. Brunei. They've got some lights, they have 5 heavies. Yeah, they can crush my navy. Out in these seas. Yeah, so I need to land my army basically the whole army I need to use before I engage them. I was very confused, that's the wrong fleet. You're a tributary to Ming, but you only give 3 ducats. But you're a tributary to Ming. And that's fairly unforgivable. I'll just make sure the right ships are being right troops are being transported here. So 5. We're gonna have a whole bunch of men in Burrito. I'm just gonna have like two halves of the army. One in the Burrito side and head around, and one in the other side. Turn Burrito into a city. Well, that is a goal. Conquer Ratchaburi. Well, I already have a claim there, so Burrito it is. That's a free production. Which means better trade, which means higher chances of getting Malacca best trade node in the world. Even if I fail at this, it's going to turn out pretty well. Because I'll be making tons of money. Might be worth getting another general here too. Oh, I have Mokpak. Forgot I got him. I should probably take my navy, pick up this guy, and send him to the Americas. Mokpak can deal with that. At any rate, I need a diplomat. Aggressive expansion, eat your heart out. Do they only have one fort? Oh, they have another one over here. So we're gonna go one province at a time, drop off a guy, and then go to the next province. Come on now. If he wants to defend there, that's fine. Oh, he wasn't defending this. If I had paid attention, I probably could have seized the fort. So long, several men. Oh, and now he's going to go for my colony. Can't have that. Gotcha. Jungle. Well, I've got better tactics. That guy's a cannoneer. Artillery combat ability. Nice. Let's try this again. Wow, the attrition here is insane. This is going to be an expensive war, manpower-wise. Not too thrilled that this fort is not falling either. Oh, it's oh god, it's a very good fort. Move, 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 go, 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 go! Okay, he retreated. Scary times. Come on, I need this to fall. I'm taking so much attrition to be safe here. Ooh, I can get another one of these. What can I get? I guess, ship trade power propagation? I mean, the only other one that's kind of good is the mercenary discipline, and I need the cash. Hopefully that does something to my trade. 11.45 to... $11.44. Great! Alright, he's probably gonna go for my colony. But I don't want to lose this... siege progress. He's not going for the colony. I am pleased. Alright, what do I go for then? Nothing there I particularly want. Okay, he won't get the river. I won't get a river crossing against him. Shift merge, so my men fight well. Okay. Yes. Where are you going? Bonchar, where is he going? Don't know. He must be going the long way around. That doesn't make sense otherwise. Oh, because this fort's blocking him. That does make sense. If I could actually bait him to go into those grasslands, it would be beneficial to me. if he doesn't want to, that's fine. I can just take his provinces and be done with it. No big deal. Oh, he's got so much money. Ooh. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Dino. I appreciate the company. I want that money. Ooh, yes I do. That is fantastic. I probably won't go very much longer tonight, but I stream my entire camp. Oh god, glad that was empty. I stream my entire campaigns, so I just don't have a schedule. Just whenever I feel like it. Yes. Be gone. Where's his capital now? Kutai. Okay, that's not so bad. It's got no real fort in it, though. Fantastic. All right. Now we get the big rebel list again, so that's pretty cool. So my explorer, I believe I can just drop in Kenai here. I think that's crossing. Yeah, I just kind of walk him all the way down Alaska. He can just take care of it himself. Might as well do Ayak. I just can't forget to actually drop him off because otherwise it's going to be, well, expensive. Okay, how is the institution coming along? Slowly. As institutions do. Not sure why these guys are unbalanced. Oh, because one was a siege. That's fine. I got a lot of spy network on Pasai. Might as well claim the entire land link here, just because I know I'm going to want it. Excellent. So I think I can quest for the New World now. Yes! 7 cities, go! Find me something cool. And I'll just kind of forget about them for a while. They'll be fine. So now, while I wait for the institution spread, is the time to start taking these last ideas here. In each of the fields. I have a spare colonist. I think this actually touches this side of the water, so I could start claiming this side if I wanted to. Or I could just take this. Usagi is claiming everything they can on me. They'll be fine. Caridel gets rebels, that's actually good for me. I don't like the autonomy change, but I also like having my stab. Could probably afford to start spending on corruption reduction too. Just a little bit. Well, that's a little more. Minus 0.2 a year. Looking pretty good on Malacca. Wouldn't hurt to start claiming Brunei already. They've gone crazy on the development here. They've just been developing it. Wow. Holy crap. So like 20, oh jeez, it's like 20 to 30 development just in this area. Don't even know what they've done over here. Oh, there's 10 more. 11 more. So they've developed like 50 times. These people are crazy. I have found people, but no 7 cities yet. Working on it. I think I'm actually getting prestige every time they uncover one. Could be wrong. Used to. No, not anymore. Alright, let's get tolerance of heathens up. This should solve the problem that I've been having in all the Muslim lands. At least that is. At least that is until I harmonize Muslims. So that'll be great. Alright, take this too. Don't see a lot of reason not to. Especially when it only costs $2.99. Plus, I finish all these and I get my national tax modifier plus 10% and my infantry combat ability plus 10%. So I'm looking forward to that. Lost in mind and space. Okay. The Amazons. Okay. Admin or dip? Well, it's hard to argue that I don't need more dip. But admin. Admin's used for coring. -1 corruption again. Nice. Apparently I had a claim on Sulu at one point. I had completely forgotten about that. Tempting to get some native assimilation going here. Clergy's not all that powerful, so I don't really have to worry about that. Unless that is I want some advisors. Could be spending my extra... You know what, I could be getting the -2 unrest, which would significantly reduce a lot of this. I don't know what that beeping was. I don't know if you could hear that. Holy crap, I don't even have an advisor here. That doesn't feel good. $7 ducats. It's pretty expensive. See how it pans out. Merchant guilds can take the unhappiness a bit more than the clergy can. Reduce overextension for a dip rep. Okay, sure. Yeah. That's pretty palatable. That'll only take a few seconds, too. Jesselton. Yep, that sounds like a pretty Bornean name. Let's see. What was I looking for? Unrest. Got 355 coming from overextension. Won't quite be enough. All right. I'd very much like to tear Pasai a new one. Especially since the folk in the north don't seem to care much about what I'm doing over here. How is the spread of institutions? Slow. Watched pot never boils, I suppose. Okay, they're counter-espionaging me, so there's no reason for me to keep spying on them. So is Brunei. It's a waste of time. Good luck with that Cardell. Could always use some Makassar claims, though. At least they're not counter-spying. Lost my claim on Angkor, that kind of sucks. But I think priority has to be down here to try to get that institution to spawn on me. And if it doesn't, I end up with a lot of money. Rival of our rival. I love this one. Who is it? Ottomans again. Dog's life. Well, I'm certainly not going to bend over for Pueblo. Maybe time for me to get some heavies as well. Although I'm losing money. A lot of that is forts. That'll save me a few ducats. Wasn't that my explorer? God damn it. I can't do that again for another 10 years. I'm invested. Keep exploring. Moon Yuan. Go. I do have all this extra money now. So maybe I should look at buildings again. Just take another look at this. Oh, that was the workshop. Really, I wanted a temple. build a few more of these. Wouldn't hurt to have some, actually, workshops sound pretty good. If anything, I want my trade buildings down here. Okay. Going fairly well. Losing ground against Pegu. Taungu is eating them even more. Caradel constantly has high liberty desire. I need more diplomats is what I need. I don't think that's where they are, game. Apparently that's just out of colonial range. It's not. So if I wanted to, I could hop over here and take some California. Quite easy to make a colonial nation, really. Maybe I'll do it after this. After I deal with the impending institution of global trade. Pretty much dealt with all these. Why is, oh god, Caradel. Tribes. They want local autonomy, that's fine. I don't mind local autonomy. They're straight up collapsing. I'm betting they have a low... No? Oh, yeah, they have a child as a chief. So do Corchin, but Corchin's not collapsing under its own weight. I don't know. Interesting. Damn, Makassar is a... What's this province? Yeah, this is Makassar. This got such a good province. 23 development. They haven't even developed it. I've got like no... There's no animosity between me and Majapahit for killing the sultanates around them. I just gotta get into Majapahit, which probably means building heavies. They had 2 last I saw. So minimally I'll need that. I think actually at this point is a good segue to stop. I need to go to bed. It's 4 AM here. I'm definitely starting to fade. Lose focus. Plus I'm between wars, and that's always nice. Just need to boat my men over here. Let me, before I forget, transfer my ships, my navy. Alright. If none of my friends want to do the Factorio we've been playing lately tomorrow, then I'll probably be back. Ooh, they're so close to liking me. Should probably improve relations with them. They could be my savior against the Ming. Well, at least them plus me will be able to beat Ming, especially when Ming loses mandate. At any rate, thanks for joining me, and have a good night, everyone.